Boom! What's up, fast and welcome back to the channel. Now today is the first video of the last month of the year and also the last month of the decade. So I thought, why not do a rundown of my personal top 10 cars of the decade. So that's going to be cars from 2000 that first came out in 2009 all the way up to 2019. Now I'm going to be running it back from 10 to 1. Obviously, you guys should already know what my number one spot is going to be anyway. If you know anything about me, you should know. But if you don't know, then you're going to get to learn something new about me today. Yes, I'm going to be running it back from 10 all the way to 1. And I'm going to tell you why I've put these cars in my top 10. Yeah, let's waste no time. Let's get straight into the video. It's real cold, so I got my blanket out here. But yeah, top 10 cars, my top 10 cars of this decade. I am going to be doing a lot of it off like top, so it is a bit of headcanon, but don't kill me in the comments if I say some shit wrong. You should know by now I have shit memory. But yeah, let's go fast, gang. 3, 2, 1. My top 10 cars of this decade. Eshkara! Cool, so starting off at number 10, I'm going to have to give this place to the Lamborghini Aventador. Now, the reason why I'm giving this to the Lamborghini Aventador is because, to be honest, the Lamborghini Aventador is just an icon. The car is iconic. If I say supercar, 99% of people, the first thing they're going to think of is a Lamborghini and most probably an Aventador. It's got its iconic styling, iconic sound, this big fuck off V12. You can hear that shit from anywhere in the world. Like, I'm not even the best with car sounds and exhaust notes and all that, but I can tell when it's a Lamborghini coming. Everyone's got them, you know, rappers, basketball players, anyone that's rich. Literally, as soon as you get rich, the first car you go and buy is a Lamborghini. Everyone will say that. Number 10 spot has to go straight to the Lamborghini Aventador. Stupid! Number 9. Now, the number 9 spot needs to go to the Mercedes AMG A45S. And the reason why is because I'm going to be short on this one because I've talked about the A-Class and the A45 in previous videos. Go click, I think it's over here. Yeah, I fucked up last time. Over there. Basically, long story short, I hated the old A-Class. I thought it was ugly, all that kind of stuff. Then they just revamped it, they redesigned it. Everything just came out looking beautiful, smooth, wonderful. Yeah, I just think they stepped their game up. Mercedes have recently been stepping their game up real hard. The most powerful 2-litre car in the world. It's got, what, 415 brake horsepower in a fucking hot hatchback? That's ridiculous. That's a hyper hatch at this point. So yeah, number 9 just straight away has to go to the Mercedes A-Class, like no doubt, straight away. Number 8. Now the number 8 spot is gonna go to Rimac, specifically the Concept One. I don't know too much about this car, so I'm not gonna be on it for too long, but basically it was the world's first electric supercar, and for that reason alone it just has to be in the top 10 cars of the decade. I mean, we've all known about supercars to be these fuck off V8s, V10s, V12s, big sound, all this kind of stuff, and then Rimac comes out of nowhere. I know we did have Tesla before, but we didn't have a Tesla supercar. And then yeah, Rimac comes out of nowhere, and then they just produced this Concept One. That car was just destroying all sorts of supercars. I'm pretty sure it destroyed a couple hypercars as well. It's super adjustable, like you can go into a whole lot of settings. It's got 4 electric motors powering each wheel individually, so you can switch it from like front wheel drive to all wheel drive to rear wheel drive. I just think that's all ridiculous. That's crazy. That's the future. Yeah, Mate Rimac, I think he definitely smashed it with that car. So the number 8 spot is gonna go to the Rimac Concept One. Number 7 now. Number 7 is gonna go to the McLaren 720S. Now I'm a McLaren fanboy all day. I fucking love McLaren. And yeah, this car, it came out, it was looking a bit funky. People weren't really sure how it was gonna be, what it was gonna look like in person. The looks did grow on a lot of people, especially me as well. I've managed to see them in real life now, and I do appreciate it a lot more. But the main reason why McLaren is, the McLaren 720S is going in this spot is because of the way that McLaren's always changing the game. Like, they're always looking for the new way to go faster, and it's not just fucking slap a V24, you know, cylinder engine in the car. It's like they're using smaller engine sizes, but the way that they design their cars and you know, use certain technologies and science helps them progress. So with the 720, it was all about aero, so that's why it looked weird at first. You know, you see the cutouts in the eyes, the cutouts in the side, all sorts of cutouts everywhere, the active aero on the back. I just really appreciate the way that they use their head, they use science, they use technology and be smarter in order to make their cars faster and better all around the track, straight line as well. The McLaren 720S, it's got a 4 litre V8 engine, so it's not the biggest engine, it's not a V12 or nothing, but you know, it still manages to wash all sorts of cars. It washes V12s, Ferraris, Lamborghinis, all sorts of supercars. Yeah, you can have your V12, but you're pushing against air. With the McLaren, you're not. Do you know what I'm saying? So I just think it's really smart. The McLaren has been a supercar killer for a long time, actually. He even managed to beat the Tesla P100D, which was also like one of the drag kings. The McLaren managed to beat that as well. So yeah, crazy car. I'm always gonna love McLaren. Like they're just so innovative in the way that they make their cars. I just have to stand them. Minus the fact that they had the incident with the, what was it, the Senna's blowing up. That's where it gets a bit shaky with McLaren. But other than that, like, I have to be a McLaren standboy. So is that 7? Number 7 is going to the 720S. I didn't even realize 720S. Number 6 is gonna go to the Koenigsegg Agera. It was kind of hard to choose between the Koenigsegg's because obviously there's a couple models. But I decided to go with the Agera because of its feats. The Agera's, first of all, it's a hybrid. I'm pretty sure it's the only hybrid Koenigsegg they have. And second of all, it just had that massive 0 to 400 and back down to 0 feet. I can't remember the exact time, but it was like 30 something seconds. Pardon me, I think it was like 32 seconds or 33 seconds. Maybe even less, but yeah, it's crazy because not many cars can do a 0 to, so it's 0 to 400 kilometers per hour, which is like 255 miles an hour. Not many cars can even break 200 miles an hour, let alone 250 or 255, and then back down to 0 all in 30 seconds. My car does like 0 to 60 in like 10 seconds, so I'm way off. You can really see how the hybrids are now starting to take over, and the electric cars as well. You can see how these cars are going to be like the next step in the automotive industry. They're just coming in hard. They're breaking all sorts of world records. I just think it's really crazy. Another reason why I really love Koenigsegg is the dihedral doors, or the dihedral synchro helix doors. So they're slightly different from regular dihedral doors, which are like butterfly doors, wing doors. These ones open up weirdly. I'll put a video or show a picture, but yeah, Koenigsegg doors open up really cool. I think they're probably the coolest opening doors on any car, to be honest, because yeah, they go way beyond like butterfly doors, so I have to appreciate that. And oh, the Koenigsegg Agera also has 1 gear only. I don't know why. I'm not sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I can't remember why. Is his name Christian van Koenigsegg? If that's not his name, sorry. But I don't know why they decided to go with the 1 gear thing, which is really interesting. I heard Salamandrian talking about it on one of his videos, but that was like a year ago. Bad memory, I forgot. But to me, that's interesting anyway. I'm assuming there is like a legit reason why. So all of that packaged together is why that car has to be in the number 6 spot. So the number 6 spot is going to go to the Koenigsegg Agera. Now the number 5 spot is going to have to go, it's going to be a weird one. I know a lot of people are going to be like, what? The number 5 spot is going to have to go to the BMW i8. Now I know it's not like the most powerful car and all this and all that. We get it, okay, cool, we get it. But the reason why the BMW i8 has to go to the 5th spot is because the BMW i8 came out in like what, 2012 or some shit? It's been a while, but like it was one of the first and probably like the only car that's actually ever looked like its concept art. Like the BMW i8 still to this day looks like a concept. It still to this day looks futuristic, and it changed the game in a lot of ways. You know, it's one of the first few hybrid cars to ever come out. Yes, it's not the best performing car or whatever, but I still think they did a fantastic job with the designing of the car and how the car just is. The fact that they managed to, you know, create a hybrid car that was so beautiful as well. It's got the dihedral doors as well. And it's quite iconic as well. Similar to the Lamborghini, a lot of people know what the i8 is. No matter what, people still look at an i8 in some sort of high regard. Other than maybe if you're a petrol head, like a serious petrol head, then you'll be like, but it's a hybrid, it's got a 1.6 litre engine, whatever. But to the regular person, I still think the BMW i8 is still held in high regard. So for that reason, the BMW i8 has to take the 5th spot in this countdown thingy, whatever the shit's called. Number 4, now the car that's gonna take the 4th spot in this list is gonna be so it was called the Mercedes AMG Project One before. Apparently now it's just the AMG One. Is it? Yeah. Now it's just the AMG One, and that is this shark-looking motherfucker right here. This car is like, to be honest, the main reason why it's going here is because of the styling. I can't even lie. This is like one of my favorite cars ever in terms of like physical looks, and it's because it looks like a fucking shark. Like the car looks ridiculous. I don't even understand how they came up with this idea, but I fucking love it. I don't know how other people feel about it, but personally I fucking love it. You see this big fuck off shark wing fin on the top. with a hood scoop in it as well, and it just looks super aggressive. It's hyper fierce. It's just flat to the ground, and it's pretty much basically just a Formula One car that can be driven on the road. It's Mercedes as well, so we're hoping it's going to be, you know, like reliable. We've seen the interior. It's taken from the like I said, the A-Class, which started the whole new wave of the new Mercedes interior system, the infotainment. It's taken some of that, and yeah, I just think it just looks really crazy. I can't remember the last time I saw a car that looked that like wild, you know what I'm saying? So someone's calling me, pardon me. Yeah, this car, I mean, I honestly can't think of any other car that just looks more insane and intense than the Project One / AMG One. So number 4 spot has to go to Mercedes again. Well done, they've been smashing it very recently. Yeah, that's the AMG One. Now the top 3, this was really hard to decide what cars were gonna go in the top 3 spot, but I decided to go with the Lamborghini Urus. Now the reason why I've gone with the Lamborghini Urus is because a lot of people have said that this is basically like the best car ever, in a sense that it's just like the best well-rounded all-rounder car. It's an SUV, so that's super helpful. You get, you know, your ride height, your comfortability, space, all that kind of stuff. Anyone can drive it. It's great for families rather than a regular Lamborghini, which is a, you know, coupe 2-door or Roadster if you want. 2 seats, no space, you know, there's no practicality to it. You get a V8, I'm pretty sure it's a V8. You get a V8, big sound. You've got like 6 different driving modes for all types of terrain and weather, all that kind of stuff. Obviously it's fast as a Lamborghini, so you start to get this picture of just everything good in a car just in one car. I think the only thing the Lamborghini Urus is missing is the fact that it's not a hybrid. Yeah, the point is, it's just a whole bunch of like really good things all in one car. You can't really go wrong with it. Yeah, in terms of like everything, performance all added together, the Urus is just a crazy car. Honestly, a lot of people who have owned the car have said, yeah, this is actually like the best car ever because it's the best all-rounder. You can daily it, you can take it to a track, you can, you know, just blast it down the road, do a quick quarter mile. For that reason, the Lamborghini Urus has to go to the 3rd spot in this list. Where's my focus, bitch? Number 2. Now, the 2nd spot has to go to the Tesla Roadster. Now, Elon Musk is a crazy motherfucker because I don't know how he even thought up of this shit, but this is, I'm pretty sure this is the first car ever of all time to beat 2 seconds in a 0 to 60. So this car goes from 0 to 60 in I think 1.9 seconds. I'm pretty sure that's only the base model, and this is before the production cars are even ready, so it might even go low. Well, it's probably gonna go even lower. Elon Musk said that was the base version, doing 0 to 60 in 1.9 seconds. So that means when they start to bring out the more powerful motors, maybe with more aero, all that kind of stuff, this thing is, I don't know, we might be getting to like 1.5 seconds, 0 to 60 in 1.5 seconds. That's ridiculous. When you watch the video as well, you see the speed of the car. It just looks blisteringly fast. I just don't understand. I don't understand how the fuck they did it. I'm pretty sure it's rear wheel drive as well, so that just makes it even worse. But Teslas are pretty solid, so I'm sure the car's gonna be, you know, okay in all other aspects. The main problem is probably actually gonna be the drivers, because doing 0 to 60 in 1.5 seconds is gonna, in 1.9 seconds is gonna be ridiculous. But yeah, the future's here, baby. Full electric car, no gasoline engine power in it. Yeah, Elon Musk is a crazy motherfucker. But the number 2 spot is gonna go to the Tesla Roadster. Now, before I get to the super obvious number 1 spot, I'm gonna give a couple honorable mentions. In here we're gonna have the Bugatti Chiron, because you couldn't put the Veyron because the Veyron came out in 2005. The Chiron is just a, I don't know, it's just a luxury plus performance linkage all up together. Just, it's a beautiful car. The LaFerrari needs to go in there, and the Porsche 918 Spider. LaFerrari's got a V12 engine, hybrid powertrain as well, so there's electric motor power in, filling in the gaps where the gasoline engine can't. Porsche's 4-wheel drive though, so that was king of the track and the drag strip for a while. Yeah, the Porsche 918 was a nasty car. I really like where the exhaust pipes are put on the 918 as well. Similar to the 600 LT, you might have to give that one a shout out as well. But anyway, fuck all that, because we're getting to the number 1 spot, which should be so fucking obvious if you know a damn thing about me. My dream car of all time, the McLaren P1, my favorite car ever. One of the most beautiful cars in the world. To me, the most beautiful car in the world. Super curvaceous. I love everything about the way it looks, the way it stands, the way it sits. It's not like hyper aggressive like a Lamborghini, but it's still aggressive enough that, you know, like, yeah, this car will smoke you. I don't even know. The car just looks incredible. It sounds incredible as well. It looks alien. It sounds alien. I need to put in like a little sound bite thing of how it sounds. It's also the successor of the famous McLaren F1, named to be like the greatest car of all time, like ever. Not in the same way as the Urus, but just like the driving position, the driving feel, all that kind of stuff. Never driven one, so I don't fucking know. But yeah, the F1 is like literally the pinnacle of what car petrol head guys like jack off to. So stop calling me. Yeah, it actually just sounds ridiculous, like on start up to revs to actually driving. It's just got this weird like whiny sound. Like I just fucking love it. It's so fucking alien. It's got a 3.8 litre V8 in it, combined with an electric motor which gives 903 brake horsepower, so close to 1,000. Well, not so close to 1,000, but close to 1,000. Ridiculous car, rear wheel drive, so obviously you can have your fun, do your burnouts, all that kind of good stuff as well. And again, going back to what I was saying about the 720S, McLaren showing that you don't need to put a fuck off V12 engine in the car to, you know, push the envelope forward. Like the P1 was the first hybrid hypercar to come out, so it literally did change the automotive game for everyone. Like it literally changed the way, you know, car makers were going to start making cars, and then followed the the LaFerrari and the 918 Spider. And of course, it's got the dihedral doors, which is essential for a supercar or a hypercar. You need to let people know what kind of time you're on when your doors come up. You know what I'm saying? The doors do go up. Just straight flexing on everyone. So yeah, that is it, guys. Thank you for watching the video. That was my top 10 cars of this decade. Make sure if you're rich, you buy me one. Drop a like, drop a comment, drop a subscribe. Fuck it, let me know you guys top 10 cars of this decade down in the comments below. So that's from 2009, anything that was first made in 2009 up to 2019. It's going to be interesting to see what kind of cars I have and you guys have from 2020 to 2030. Yeah, appreciate everyone watching. Make sure you share this video as well. Make sure you're subscribing, clicking the bell notification, so you know when I release videos every single week. And that's it. That's the end of the decade, guys. Peace. Lash from the nightlife.